Yeah, no, definitely. There's two things that I specifically felt like were my biggest kind of transitions in life. And one of them was this recognition of oneness, what you're talking about here, right? That underneath the skin, underneath who we are as humans, there is a natural connection that bonds us all, that we are connected to this greater source, that is, when you think about it, we are always surrounded by love. Always. Even when you think you're alone, right? Even in my darkest times, I was too ignorant to even realize that I was surrounded by this loving energy. And then to think, that we judge each other based on how far you live or where you're from or what language you speak or what color your skin is or how much money you make, all these crazy things that we do. Because underneath that, we have this common bond that is so beautiful, and it's rooted literally in love. And so when I think about oneness, I thought about, all right, well, I had this very different career at that point. What can I possibly do to give back? And that's when I started thinking about, okay, where am I today and how do I get there? And I knew I had to do so much work on myself as a human being, as a soul. We come with a shitload of problems. Like, at least I did. I'm speaking for myself, at least. And I was like, all right, how do I figure this out? How do I go from here to here? I see the North Star. And so then I started recognizing my own ego, my own shadow. And then I thought to myself, okay, well, I'm just going to be love and light. That's me. I'm just love and light. I got no shadow. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, well, that's all bullshit. Thank God for my wife who actually told me I still have a shadow. And so I was like, okay, now that I recognize that, because what really scares me is the person who says that they don't have a shadow now that I recognize that. And so I was like, okay, so how can I work with my shadow? How can I literally alchemize my shadow in a way that isn't running me, but I'm working with it in a way that is benefiting society, that is benefiting humanity, right? And so for me, when I see the bullshit that's going on out there, and every single one of us can literally turn on the TV or go through your social media and see everything that's going on right now, right? Should we be splitting families apart? No, right? Should we be ripping children away from their parents? Absolutely not. Should we be burning down the Amazon at this point and watching the global temperatures rise? No, absolutely not. Should we be judging people based on where they live or what color their skin is or what language they speak or how much money they make? Absolutely not. And yet we have people that are sitting here trying to tear us down all the time. And so it's not about pretending you don't have the shadow. It's how you use it to fight back. And so when I think about Indigenous wisdom and the things that I have learned, it is oneness and making sure that we are all together, and every decision that I make is based on the benefit of oneness. But at the same time, using my shadow to lead that fight.